With his driver's license in hand and hard-earned money in his pocket,
I was super excited.
16-year-old Johnathon Fredricks was all set to buy his very first car.
I had worked at Chick-fil-A for about a year at that point, saving up for that car.
After seeing a car online, Johnathon and his grandfather went to Drive-DFW in Fort Worth. When the car listed online wasn't what they wanted, a salesman showed them another vehicle. This one, a 2016 Mazda CX-5.
I looked at the car and it looked great, like super clean, nice, and it was pretty new too, 2016. So I was like, let's go for it.
When they went to write the check, the salesman told them it was actually his personal car and to make the check out to him, James Steelman. So they did, for $9,893. Now, fast forward 5 months, Johnathon was out shopping when he walked out and saw his vehicle being towed.
We stopped the tow truck guy and we started talking to him. I was like, this is my car. And he said it was getting repossessed, which didn't make sense because I had paid cash.
But iDrive-DFW says the Mazda was theirs and had the title to prove it. The manager told us he sold the Mazda to Steelman. He also showed us records allegedly showing Steelman had stopped making payments on the vehicle. The dealership said Steelman was working as a freelance salesman the day the Fredricks came in, but the manager says he was unaware that Steelman had sold them the Mazda. Steelman, however, told us a different story.
I sold that car in good intentions, that it was going to be his, and I was perfectly willing to sign over the title as soon as I got it. All this other stuff is ridiculous.
Steelman says because of prior deals, the Mazda was already paid off. He was just waiting for the dealership to give him the title so he could give it to Johnathon. When we asked if he had any records showing he had paid off the vehicle,
do you have records or a bill of sale from that transaction?
That doesn't matter.
His attorney, who was listening to the interview on the phone, said they were not going to get into that.
I'm just trying to make it right as best I can.
In 2008, Steelman was sentenced to a year in state jail after pleading guilty to felony debit card abuse and theft by check. Prior to that, he had been convicted 4 other times for white-collar crimes, including deceptive trade practice and forgery.
You know what? It was 10 years ago. Since then, I've been doing nothing but try to make my life better and to better people around me. So I'm sorry, everybody has a past. I can't change my past. All I can do is do what I do now.
I'm going to share it with you.
The Fredricks said they were unaware of Steelman's past until we showed them.
He was the nicest guy. And I guess that's how you get in this kind of trouble.
While both Steelman and iDrive-DFW have promised to do whatever they can to make it right, the Mazda Johnathon paid for still sits locked up at the dealership.
I just hope this doesn't happen again to anyone else because it's just such a frustrating experience.